Imagine you're about to buy a new car. You have two choices: an electric car, quiet, fast, and powered by a battery, or a gasoline car, powerful, familiar, and powered by an internal combustion engine. But which one is actually better? Today, we're going to compare electric cars and gasoline cars in 5 important areas: speed, cost, convenience, maintenance, and the environment. Let's find out which one wins. 1. Speed and performance. Let's start with performance. Electric cars have one major advantage: instant torque. When you press the accelerator, an electric motor can deliver power almost immediately. That's why some electric cars can accelerate incredibly quickly. No waiting. Just press the pedal, and you're moving. But gasoline cars are different. Their engines use hundreds of moving parts to turn fuel into power. And for many drivers, that's part of the fun. The sound of the engine, the feeling of shifting gears, the vibration, the experience. So who wins? If you want instant acceleration, electric cars have the advantage. But if you love the traditional driving experience, gasoline cars still have something special. 2. Cost. Now let's talk about money. Electric cars can sometimes cost more to buy than comparable gasoline cars, but that's only part of the story. You also have to think about the cost of operating the car. Electricity can be cheaper than gasoline for everyday driving, depending on where you live. And electric cars have fewer moving parts in their powertrains. That means there are fewer engine components that need regular service. So over several years, an electric car can potentially save money on fuel and maintenance. But there's an important question: how much do you drive? And how much does energy cost where you live? Those two things can make a big difference. 3. Convenience. This is where gasoline cars have a major advantage. Imagine you're driving on a long road trip. You stop at a gas station, fill the tank, wait a few minutes, and you're back on the road. Charging an electric car can take longer, especially with slower chargers. But electric cars have another advantage: you can charge at home. Imagine coming home from work, plugging your car in, going to sleep, and waking up with a charged battery. For people who have convenient home charging, that's incredibly easy. But if you regularly travel long distances or don't have access to reliable charging, a gasoline car may still be more convenient. 4. Maintenance. Now let's talk about something many car owners don't think about enough: maintenance. A gasoline engine needs engine oil, oil filters, spark plugs, and many other engine-related components. Electric cars are different. An electric motor has far fewer moving parts. That doesn't mean an electric car needs zero maintenance. You still need tires, brakes, suspension components, and other systems checked and serviced. But electric cars can have an advantage when it comes to powertrain maintenance. And regenerative braking can also reduce traditional brake wear in many electric vehicles. 5. The environment. Now for the big question: which one is better for the environment? Electric cars don't produce tailpipe emissions while driving, but that doesn't mean they have zero environmental impact. Electric vehicles require batteries, and producing those batteries requires raw materials, energy, and manufacturing. Gasoline cars have their own major impact. They burn fuel every time they drive and produce emissions from the tailpipe. The overall environmental impact of an electric car depends on many things, including how the battery is produced, how long the car is used, and where the electricity comes from. So the answer isn't simply electric cars are perfect. It's more complicated than that. The final verdict. So, which one is better? If you want instant acceleration, potentially lower powertrain maintenance, and the ability to charge at home, an electric car could be a great choice. But if you want quick refueling, long-distance convenience, and the traditional sound and feel of an engine, a gasoline car may still be the better choice. The truth is, there isn't one perfect car for everyone. The best choice depends on your budget, your driving habits, your access to charging, and what you want from your car. Now, it's your turn. Which would you choose? An electric car or a gasoline car? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed this comparison, subscribe for more car videos.